Anybody who comes to leadership and starts by saying that everything that his predecessor did is bad is a lazy leader.
All right, guys, let's take a look at this video. But before we take a look at this video, this particular video is coming from a direct shades from the former governor of Abia State, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu. He was throwing direct shades at the current administration of Governor Alex Choma Otti, which is the current governor of Abia State. And we all know that so far so good, Abia State has been moved from point A to just A to like F, and it's moving down to E going to Z. That's completion through under the leadership of the current governor of Abia State, Alex Otti. Now, I don't want to say much because most of these kind of issues, if we start analyzing it, it looks as if we are the one putting words. We are saying other things that he did not say in the video. So I'll let you guys watch the video. After that, drop a comment.
Who comes to leadership and starts by saying that everything that his predecessor did is bad is a lazy leader. Because you must be able to see what is good and build on it if you have come in the interest of the people. I'm going to cite a few instances of what we tried to do in Abia State, just to excite your thinking and make us think more towards strategy and our pathway. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share some of our experience in Abia State in terms of strategy. So the picture in Abia State in 2015 was very, very, very gloomy. There are two major factors that I want us to look at in determining a background so that we can move forward. External and internal factors. The internal factors included poor infrastructure, poor substructure in the education sector. In fact, school enrollment was just 150,000 pupils in public schools. We were able to achieve by 2023 600,000 pupils in public schools. How did we do it? We just used school feeding. We just used, for us, the federal government said, we are going to feed from primary 1 to 3. We said in Abia we will feed primary 1 to 6. And my understanding at that time was that, how do you have 3 pupils going to school? One is in primary 4, holding his younger brother in primary 1. And every day that is primary 1 will eat 1 egg. And the one in primary 4 will not eat at all. If on their way back to school there's a fight, that my small brother will fight alone because he ate his egg alone. So we decided to solicit for food. We opened food banks in 3 senatorial districts. So at the end of the day, we were able to maintain feeding of primary 1 to 6 pupils. And parents started taking their children back to school. But school does not constitute just food. So we needed to retrain the teachers. We needed to build 650 brand new classroom blocks and all of that. But the result is that we moved from 150,000 to 600,000. So this narrative teaches you that we knew we were going to 600,000 or more than that as we decided. But how do we go? What do we do to create incentive that will enable parents to bring back? And you may not understand why it's important to put children in public school. World Bank says that any family that spends more than 25% of their income, monthly income, on school fees cannot be financially viable. If what you spend from your family budget, you spend more than 25% on school fees, you will remain a struggling family. So the only opening was to make sure that we could get children back to public school. So beyond that, we didn't have roads in 2015 leading to the major markets. And you know that the economy of Abia State was dependent on Aba. And the economy of Aba was dependent on trading and SME. So we had the external factors included global recession, poor federal allocation, averaging 3.5 to 4 billion monthly, with an average weight bill of about 2 billion monthly. COVID-19 episode, then NSAS, these were issues that were beyond our control. So what was our strategy? We quickly asked ourselves, what is in our hands? And we said, we are good traders. We are shoemakers. We are good in garment. So quickly we crafted our 5 pillars, including this SME development, education, agriculture, of course, trade and commerce. When we did that, we needed to draw enablers. The enablers were those things we will do every day that will be pointing at the pillars and making life better for our people. There are so many roads, but I'm going to look at 7. There was this road we call Ihedioha Road, Okezie Road, and Omola Road. These roads were the roads that will lead the Akwa Ibom trader from Akwa Ibom into Abia. Because I had a vision. How do I make sure that our area was working? So after these 3 roads, which we commissioned within the first 100 days, and to the glory of God, these roads are still standing. So we needed to now ask ourselves, the Akwa Ibom man is now in Abia, and he wants to go to Area. Can you find a road to Area? So we quickly went into Fox Road. After Fox Road, we went into Eziku Road. Eziku Road leads to Eziku Market. Fox Road leads to Area. Then we did Ngwa Road, leading to Ngwa Road Market. But we needed to interconnect these markets. Because if you look for one article in our area, one commodity, and it's not there, you should be able to swing to Eziku. If it's not there, you should be able to go to Ngwa Road. And we now did Ososo Road. So, what I have just narrated is to tell you that strategically, our thinking was focused on boosting trade and commerce. But we needed to do all of this as we march towards achieving our goal. So what does this say? What it said is for us to develop in Nigeria and in Africa, for us to achieve what we want to achieve, we must come up with a plan that we can uncouple. So that if a certain regime does something up to a point, then the next regime will be able to take it from there. This strategy is the only thing that can enable us to achieve what we want to achieve at the long. Public expectation framework, we need to be less emotive. We need to be more logical. We need to throw away sentiments and ask critical questions, because at times we may not like the man, but if we like his work, let us promote.
Now, some of us grew up in the city of Abia. Someone like myself and a lot of others, we grew up in the city of Abia. And I can remember vividly, while we were growing up in Abia, we know how bad that city was. It was so bad that not just Abia, the whole of Abia state was so bad that there were no roads. A journey of 1 hour, you can actually drive the whole day without, because of the bad road network in the state. That was how bad it is. Now, listening to what this man is saying, this man just said now, and compare it to the current situation of Abia state. I hope you guys will be the judge and do fairness to do the judge and know who is actually supposed to throw each other shade. Well, this was actually a sermon he gave at a press conference, I guess in London, and he dropped the speech, and you guys have heard him. In the comment section, I would like to hear your own thoughts. I'll see you guys on my next video.